Nice, calming, exhaling breath. I've made the conscious decision of not going live. Sorry, yep, blew that again. Of not going live from the PC because it just seems to require more, I don't know, effort. And right now, it's not so much effort that I want to be expounding. I want to go off of a raw emotion. I know my face is not clear, but there's plenty of videos, years and years of me producing or being involved in content. Six Erican, you continue to piss me off. I want to give a shout out to the usual suspects here. Alright, Max MK, Kid Panda, Balrog Army, Chicken Warlord, OCD Gamer. Most of all, right now specifically. And a big thanks to all of you that have been reaching out in Discord. What's up, Maxwell? I hope you're not too behind on the happenings. What's up, Bunk? Is my new Black Ops? I ain't playing the Black Ops. I'm playing other games of the sort, FPSs. And if that was a troll question, I just didn't follow. But here, let me just start, and I'm going to smoke a cigarette. What's up, Hammy Lock? Welcome, broski. Did you see OCD Gamer's post just now? Check this out, man. See, if I was on my PC, I would share the screen, but I figured I could articulate it well enough to where you could just hear it from me. You did. Fantastic. Okay. My Discord addy is one of the two. I'm good, thanks, or I'm okay, thanks. One of those is me. I'll post it again. I need a cigarette, and then I'm gonna speak a few things here about this sad human shit stain that is Six Era Cannot. Here it comes. This is bad for you, and I only advocate that you do this and poison yourself if your name is Six Erican on YouTube. Cigarettes are disgusting. Now, he straight up admitted. Wait. Are you saying Six Erican has addressed me and mentioned that he would dox me? I can't wait. I mean, I'm still waiting. There's a video that's been up for 5 days, maybe a week. That's the one where he came in live, saw me playing clips that were collected by none other than Kid Panda of Six Erican threatening penguins, talking about what a bad boy he is. So I would fully invite that. OCD is live right now, by the way, so bear that in mind. And I don't want to... there's no competition here, but I have things I'm going to say. This is probably going to be very rage-filled, and I don't monetize anything because I want the freedom to say what I want to say. Maybe after a week or so, I'll be like, alright, screw it, but here goes, okay? He didn't say me directly? Okay, good. Insinuate that for anyone that he would copy claim. Okay. Alright, well, let's see where he goes, because I do have the UK YouTuber that I've been discussing, whose name I'm going to reveal only when he's prepared to drop a video. I don't want to give Six Erican any benefit of the doubt or any heads up. I don't want to help him anyway. I don't want to TTS him. I don't want to comment in his chat. I don't want to help his algorithm. But the paradox here is that I talk about him and people are going to check him out. So he just made... so apparently today, Six Erican said, I'm taking a mental health day. This is the same guy that has gone on a doxing spree, harassed and belittled children on the internet, on PlayStation, on any console. I saw his TikTok for the first time, and I'm absolutely disgusted. Yeah, he's never gonna scare me, by the way, Maury. I have been in this YouTube thing for a while now. I have faced, I believe, almost the worst of what someone can face, and Six Erican has none of the traits that is going to intimidate me. If anything, it absolutely makes me tickled and excited that he would even, and I hope he does. Come back in the stream, Six Erican. You want that $1,000 I offered? Come back, expose yourself, admit to everything, and apologize to OCD Gamer. Apologize to Virgo. Apologize to Charlie, who has been kind enough to offer me thumbnail help, and to everybody within the communities who you have absolutely terrorized. Like, at this point, man, I am ready. I just wish I was, I don't know, wealthy enough to get a jet and go fly to your flat and give you a proper, friendly handshake, YouTube. That's what you want to hear, right? I want to give the man a handshake. No, I want to bitch smack him. I want to give him 5 across the eyes and say, "To the moon, Alice." So, hypocrite 6 Erican who harasses people for a living and bullies them for a living. He's the so-called hitman bad boy who talks to children in a disturbing way, talking about how he's going to bend them over, this and that and the other, and pick on a child's 2-year-old little sister, but he needs a mental health day after doing all the damage. How redundant and how hypocritical is that? The very man that is the bubble of toxicity that continues to bleed and bleed and bleed all over the streets of YouTube and every platform he exists on. How is that man entitled to a mental health day, I ask you? Does he possibly have sociopathic tendencies? Without a question. Holy crap! The moon is beautiful right now. Masamune. Yeah, that's a sword in Final Fantasy. 6 Erican, first off, I don't care how much training I've done in Tekken 8. I've been a Tekken player for a long time. Official challenge. A challenge of honor. Okay, best man wins. Let's see if you can take my newbie ass just for the sake of it. I just want the opportunity to speak to you and not your unabashed commentary in my stream where you drop a threat because you think you're about it. Dude, threatening anybody with legal jargon from your position is hilarious. I cannot wait till the UK YouTuber I've been in contact with does drop this video. I'm hoping it happens within a week. Realistically, it's probably 2 weeks. Thank you to all of you that have taken the time to find me on Discord or email me, progressivepatriot44@gmail.com, or the I'm good thanks Discord name. Thank you for sending me the clips and the screenshots, because that's what we're going to need at the end of the day. We're going to need as much ammunition as possible to invigorate people to want to see this man deplatformed, and not just on one scale, I mean on all of them. I want him knocked off every scale. He's been banned from Twitch in the past. He's been banned from TikTok. It's time to just get his sway and whatever power he thinks he has on YouTube gone, done, and over with. His victims, the people he has harassed and doxxed, they deserve better. Please show support to the 6 Erican victims and the low-tier god victims, or anybody that he is stirred up and or pissed off, by all means. But sticking with 6 Erican as the primary target, brother, I'm gonna come for you with every bit of arsenal I can find along the way of networking, something I've always been pretty good at in this YouTube game. Alright, I know a lot of different content creators and channels. I have a whole other podcast that I haven't visited in some time. And brother, you're gonna be my top story. My main objective, son, is to not to sink as low as you, because you're below the depths of the 9 levels of hell, or whatever the case, but I want your face reveal. I'm not satisfied with the one picture we have of your hand in front of your face. I want your full face, and I want it plastered in the UK. What's up, C-Fouls? I know you got my back, brother, and I hope you're doing well. Sincerely, I hope Bryn is doing fantastic, and I hope that your channel, you're finding some success or niche. I've gone back into kind of hunter mode here with this one guy who has committed crimes and documented them. And this is not a good habit, but I'm doing this to hopefully... You're just a bit silly, mister. Yeah, call me silly, but this silly motherfucker right here is going to be the one. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna get Six Erican's full face. That's the goal. I'm gonna network with this man in the UK to the best of my ability, and we're gonna try to track this asshole down to some degree. And I want a predator hunter knocking on his door, giving him the most uncomfortable, chilling interview ever. And that's simply the goal here, the mission statement. All right, I am fortunate enough to have a platform. I want to utilize this platform. I don't care if one small deed I have done is insignificant in the grand scheme, but if it's accomplished anything, then I'll feel good about that, and in turn, I think others will feel good about that. Because what's more satisfying than taking out human trash? And Six Erican is nothing more than human trash. And if you're one of his glazers, you're just the same. Trash. You support trash, you are trash. You hang with the, I don't know, the feral creatures, you will get the fleas. And I don't understand his supporters. I understand the hate watchers. I understand the lolcow humor in watching a man rage out and be so delusional about himself. I get it. I get it. It hits something very primal within us. We want to see somebody being a villain. We want to see somebody, I don't know, provoking us. And that's what exactly happened. I felt provoked after 2 months of watching people like OCD and other content creators, transformative content creators, become a victim to this asshole, this degenerate, this vile scumbag PDF that pretends that he's not. I don't care if that taking a picture of kids in bathing suits on that video game was an act, it's deplorable, but he's gone even worse than that. And this is old hat news already. This is dead horse news. He has, we already know, kids in bikinis posted on his Discord, period, advocated for the age of consent going as low as 6 or 7 is the quote-unquote action is... We're far out of reach of the time where he should have been dealt with. So I'm glad that there are the larger channels that are aware of him, but they haven't done the due diligence. We don't have somebody. Charlie's not dropping a video as of yet, unless Six Erican continues with the threats, perhaps. If anything, guys, by all means, please tell that idiot to go ahead and continue to poke the bear, and let's watch him get absolutely mauled. But we have everything that works against him working for us. Okay, the law, if this was ever dragged into a court in any shape or form, Six Erican would not have any jury's favor. I know that the laws are different, and it's not something I'm well studied on, but I'm just not gonna drop this. I'm a dog with a bone. And Six Erican just happens to be that very decrepit parasitic bone that I just want to see everybody gnaw on and get him removed from his income. Go to kick, Six Erican, go to kick where you belong. With other degenerates like Jack Doherty, I doubt you'll prosper. You don't have anything fancy to show off except a mask that hides your venereal diseases. Oh my goodness, was that slander? I will not apologize. I'm certain under that mask you have like maybe a predator face, like literal and figuratively, like you're a literal predator, and maybe you got some warts. I don't know. Maybe you're just you feel you're a very ugly fella. We got the Elephant Man over there wearing a frickin' demon mask, thinking he's some badass because sometimes he's able to win a few games on a console, a fighting game, and that makes him a man. And it somehow translates in his delusional mind that he can go on and talk about being a mob boss and a hitman. Six Erican, every single word you've ever said is going to come back and bite you and hurt you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. I don't think you've ever come up in any rough situation. I don't think you've ever been in a serious fight. I don't think you've ever dealt with consequences. And that's the dedication here. That is, this right now, as far as I'm concerned, is that this channel is dedicated, this platform is dedicated to some form of retribution. I want your victims to spit on you and your downfall and use it as content. That's what I'm looking forward to. And I don't care if anybody from my past comes up and, just didn't like whatever occurred that helped me along in YouTube. I do not give a shit. I don't care if you think I'm disillusioned. I do believe in the possibility of communities, especially gamers, coming together and doing something that's right and righteous and taking out the trash, especially when it's subhuman, like Six Erican. We're going to accomplish just that. And we're all going to enjoy the downfall, and we're all going to have a sip of champagne in the name of an RIP Six Erican career. I had to add that last part just for safety here. What's up? Hey, SpongeBob. Yeah, see, fellas, I don't know how to give you, like, the brief breakdown, but this guy, there's this man, child, baby, hermaphrodite that has a literal vajayjay in his bum hole. So he's a hermaphrodite. That's official. Let's go ahead and make sure to always address him as such. Hermaphrodite Six Erican. Maybe that's why he wears the mask, because under the mask he's got these female-esque lips that he always puts lipstick on, and he just doesn't want to show that part of himself. And hey, man, it's 2024, Six Erican. You can come out of the closet. We know Shanks beat your ass with a baseball bat, and you were disappointed that she didn't insert it into, side A, side B. So yeah, here I am, just running off of pure emotion, and that hatred, that primal hatred that you did in fact initiate and activate. It served a purpose, and I'm thankful for that, Six Erican. Thank you for giving me this passion to get back on YouTube and to utilize this platform. The next live I give my solemn word is going to be a proper one. I want to give a big thanks to everybody that showed up for the panel stream. I was more than impressed with everybody that showed up. The outcome was far more than I anticipated. And having one of Six Erican's ex-mods on there was very informative. Very informative. Although, after the fact, I did kind of linger on how there was more questions I still have. And I will reserve them for the time, when that time comes. OCD Gamer, thankfully, which is not a binding contract, he agreed to come on a panel stream, and I'm very excited for that. There's still at least 2 other people within the anti-Six Erican community that have agreed to come on. I've been in touch with 90s Router, and everybody that has just showed their support for what we're achieving here. I would love to see this platform, of course not on my phone, but on my PC, using StreamYard with the panels open to anybody that wants to speak. And I mean anybody. That could be defenders, and that could be the victims, that could be anybody, for all I care. Just as long as they're sticking to the message, the mission, the principle here. Because Six Erican, I don't know, man. You're just scum. And I would normally be accustomed to seeing scum just kind of stepped on and then moved on. But you called a mental health day. You caused all of this turmoil for OCD Gamer by showing and doxing his family and the schools that kids in his family go to, you subhuman piece of shit. You doxed Virgo's wife and apparently countless others, and it's not going to go unpaid. If you believe in karma, well, then it's coming. And my next live, at this much I've decided, I don't care of any danger for strikes. I'm going to showcase some of the not YouTube, TikTok videos that I have found, and the ones about you. So report all day long. Remember, you now have YouTubers with influence that are effectively able to help the smaller channels like Max MK and Kid Panda, who is a rising star, get their strikes removed because you're a pussy and you try to silence criticism. And the funniest thing is, you're trying to silence yourself. You're self reporting. You put yourself on the map and the radar of predator hunters. And every time you go after a YouTuber that's just documenting your absolutely egregious behavior, that's just you telling on yourself because you know you're doing something wrong. So somewhere in there, there is a fragment of a human that knows they're in the wrong and have been in the wrong, and you don't want to face the day. You don't want to face the day, and it's gonna happen. I swear to you. Six Americans' mental health break is beyond ironic. That's oh, wait. Did I? I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Jam, for a moment, I thought your logo was actually Six American, to which I was going to again say, hey, come on up. I'll send you 2 separate payments of $500 to give you 1,000, because you can only donate so much. This fight is not going to end until it ends, and it's going to end in a way that we all deem satisfactory. You're outnumbered, you're outclassed, and for all I care, man, you should feel like a fugitive. You should take this mental health day and reflect. You pathetic piece of shit. Reflect on the damage you've done to others. I've seen you deflect. I remember when you were talking to Alex and Gideon, and when OCD Gamer tried to speak to you, you deflected every time and you muted them. You coward. You complete, utter coward. We're going to take you down one way or another. You cannot just impact lives like mine and others and expect nothing to happen in return. I'm going to stake my word on this, man. We're going to meet one way or another. I don't care, if it's through a lobby on a video game, because I'm training in Tekken again to whoop your ass. I don't care if it's, what I know is inevitable is my UK contact dropping this video and making it as localized as possible, and hopefully, maybe, a Hail Mary, hope and a dream will become a reality, and perhaps, who knows, a little bit of media coverage or more UK streamers streaming about you, and then boom bang, we actually find out where the fuck you are. Or at least that ugly little elephant face that you hide behind us. You know what I think is behind that mask, guys? I'll be real with you. If he was to remove that mask, you would not see a human mouth with British teeth that are all over the place. You would just see a dick just hanging off that man's face. Because he is a little... First off, he's a hermaphrodite, and he has a vajayjay in his bum. And so, through some freakery of genetics, the man's got a dick for a mouth. So, he's dick mouth. I'm not gonna call him Six Eric anymore. Dick mouth. That seems more subtle, I think, more sensitive to the times. Okay, I'm really somebody Turkey Tom before. I hope so. I have not given up on some of the YouTubers that I do feel can put a dent into this whole battle that we all find ourselves enveloped in. This is more than just a bunch of people that are trolling. We're not a troll community. We're all responding to the hatred and the vile behavior of a certified PDF. I was listening to the song "Not Like Us," I believe, and I couldn't help but just think of you six. So okay, yes, we're gonna see some Humpty Dumpty indeed sat on his wall, had a great fall. We're gonna see, sorry, a panel. I'm trying to fix my phone. We're gonna see another live panel soon. I need to just get some clips prepared because I want to offer something more deserving of all of your time. I want to always feel that whenever anybody, any of you that blesses me with any amount of time that you spend to watch on this channel, I want to ensure that it's something that's at least semi informative, not entirely emotional, and that just paints a clear picture of what the intentions are here. So if he doesn't know, well, I'm not going to ask anybody anything. I'm not going to ask anything of you. I mean, feel free, let him know. Hey, man, some obscure small YouTuber named Progressive Patriot, he has made a blood vow to see you fall. Yeah, feel free to let him know that. If you don't, it's okay. I won't lose sleep. I'll live up to the hype that I'm promoting here. Because even on my days off, I wake up and I think this man deserves nothing. Nothing. Barely the oxygen he breathes. So with that, I guess, thank you. Please feel free. It costs nothing. I don't ask for money. I don't provoke people to hate me and then ask for money in return to fight me on a video game. Just hit a thumbs up if you don't mind. Share. Word of mouth is also a powerful thing. And that's really the goal. I want this channel to become a haven for people that deal with anybody like a 6 era cannot or a LTG. And I'm still 50-50 on Wings of Redemption, so I would like a panel about that. There, I will take the time to read Jam here. I know most of the commentary community are focused on the Roseanne Pisano and Dogpet. Yeah, you're right. Everybody's so focused on the Mr. Beast thing that like these villains completely fall off, and everybody loses sight of just how much damage they can do when full attention is on somebody so big. It reminds me of kind of like a Batman meme or a comic. Somebody, while the governments are handling, the so-called powers that be are handling real conflicts and characters, we need to be handling shit in the back streets and on the YouTube streets. Alright? It's gonna sound so damn cheesy, man, but we're gonna be the equivalent of a damn bat family. I hate that we share this, Six Erican. We have the same damn Batman tattoo, only you didn't take care of yours. It's probably due to all the syphilis you've acquired in some degree. Don't ask me how they connect. I'm just saying that for posterity here. So okay, I'm gonna calm myself. Maybe have a bath or something. Play a video game. I haven't had dinner. Thank you for taking the time to drop in to see what the hell I'm raging on about and ranting about like a complete lunatic, but know that the emotions here are very real. My seething disapproval / hatred for that individual that I refuse to call a man is real. And while I have breath in my body, I'm going to see to it that he sees consequences and we get to laugh at the outcome. Feel free, email me, progressivepatriot44@gmail.com, or I'm good thanks on Discord, or look up Progressive Patriot. I don't know. I hated Discord years ago when I used to get like thousands of viewers. I really hated it. But I'm trying to rebuild it in the name of something I believe is righteous. So this is something that inspired me to come out of the woodwork and utilize YouTube just a bit more. I appreciate each and every single one of you. All right, Jam and Sapphire. I don't know what your objective is, but thank you. The cover vocals. Charlie, who offered me a thumbnail animation, and Seafowls, Mori Ito, Jung Young, and just I cannot believe the positive response that I've received and how many lives that this man has touched in such a negative way, which just gives me more vindication, more. It's like feeding the Hulk anger, but I gotta make sure to keep it in check and be very, very cautious and smart, and go about it in a way that is effective, not just drama content worthy. We need results, not just bait videos. Alright, that's all. Good night, and I thank you all. Seafowls, man, I hope everything is going well. Take care. Yeah, it is time to eat, for sure.